Alright, now we've been working on the face and the head a little bit of this clown. We're gonna put some ears in him. So this is when your little tools come in handy if you have them. If you don't have these little tools, you don't need to worry about it. You can cut it in with a knife, and I'll show you how to do that. And the tools are just really handy. The tools I have are what's called the dockyard tools. I'll show you what they are here. You see me use this. I got this little box from Hobby Lobby, but they're very, very small little micro tools. And if you don't have a tool, you can take your knife at an angle and cut it around and then go the other way. You're just not going to have a very smooth cut, as you'll see me do here in a second with a... So what I want to do is I want to spray that first, because your tools really need to be sharp when you do this, because if it's not sharp, it's not going to look right. A lot of my carving is done with a knife, and I prefer it, but I've really enjoyed using these new things lately. So what I want to do is follow this up and around, just like so, alright? And then I'm going to go up from the side here. And you notice how I have my thumb resting on it? It's to control. Let me finish the rest back here so I can see it. I'll be right with you. Alright. Something not right about that ear. Let me scoop this out a little bit, because that needs to be a little bit of a curvature in there. I'm sorry, I forgot about that. There has to be a little bit of a curvature in there. Take it from the bottom, just bring it up like I just did. A little bit of a curve to it. Alright. We're going to clean that all out. See, a little bit of a curve to it. Alright, we'll do the same thing over here. Now you draw that on. Okay. I'm going to put one right down the center here first. That's supposed to be inside his. And we'll do the same thing over here. Draw that on. And I'm going to just do the center real quick. Just take a little round tool. You can do it with a little V-cut with a knife as well. Alright. And what I'm going to do here is, let me see if I can match this up a little better. The hard part when you have two of the same thing on the head, like two eyes and two ears, you can really end up, you really need to be careful that you try to match them up as close as possible. Okay, and I'll do the other line on the other side here. If you're not familiar with using one of these tools and you get a piece of wood and practice before you actually do something like this. Let me make sure this ear is rounded up a little bit more. Okay, the ears are a little bit off, but alright. Now we're going to go up here and we're going to do the hat. We're going to trim the hat down a little bit. We're going to give this hat a little bit of a lip to it, I think. It might look a little better. So, just thinking out loud here. Alright, we're going to put a little lip in here. Just to give it like an edge to it. That's just not straight down. We can make that a different color. When we go to paint, it's going to be pretty colorful. As clowns go. Alright, so we're going to follow this, and we're just going to do a little V cut on one side and then on the other. The hats that I saw, they were all a little bit different. You know, there's some regular hats, there were big tall hats, short ones. If you Google it, there was all kinds of stuff. So I'll do that offline to put that extra, but you get the idea. You need to go around here like this, turn your knife around and go the other way, and just cut a little V cut out. Alright. So we'll do that all the way around. Now the eyes, of course, we're going to take this down a little deeper. Alright. Pencil I need. I was wondering what I needed here. Let's see. We'll take this from the edge here. We won't go all the way up. Bring this down. Alright, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to go near. We'll come back. We'll start on that in a second here.